welcome to UK Motorhome Touring. Yeah, this weekend's been a funny one. We should have been at Scarborough West Ayton, but we're actually at Bridlington Caravan and Motorhome Club site. I got a phone call on my way home from work yesterday lunchtime from West Ayton site to say all they're going to have left is grass pitches. And being a motorhome and after all the rain, grass pitches are not a good idea. So he asked me to check out what I wanted to do. So I phoned Andy at work and said, what do you want to do? Because they're going to put us on grass.
And I said, get us away somewhere, wherever, outstanding.
So I did a quick shifty around all the sites, and this was the only one in our area that had any availability. And it literally had 3 pitches available, so we were lucky to get this. We were looking forward to going to West Ayton because it's a site we've never been to before.
And Julia looked at what we could go to and what we could film for you guys.
Yeah, we were all planned out for our vlog.
And it went wrong. But the funny thing was when we went to the storage to pick up the motorhome, our guy who looks after our motorhome, he said he had to cancel at Bridlington. So we think we might have got his cancellation, which was quite funny.
Yeah, so we were very fortunate because everywhere is so booked up at the minute that it's just so hard to get anywhere at such short notice.
Yeah. The weather was bad. We came in lots of flooding, as you can see by the obviously the video up to the site. It was quite bad in areas where we had to slow down to about 10-15 mile an hour. It was absolutely it was torrential rain. We got here and we thought, like, what we done? But we're not fair weather campers. We'll go in any weather, snow, sleet. If it's 2 foot in water, we'll still go. we love it that much. I mean,
as long as there's somewhere to park the van that's solid ground, then we will go.
About Wednesday, Julie knew that I was going to send her a message because we'd been away for 2 weeks, as you know. And about Wednesday, I got real twitchy and I sent her a message saying, where we're going this weekend. And she said, I knew that message was going to come through because she said, I know you can't stay at home.
Just sat at my desk at work and my Fitbit suddenly vibrated on my arm, and I thought, oh God, here we go. We're going again, and I'm supposed to be at home getting some jobs done because I've got nothing done for a fortnight. We're being away, so but then if somebody says let's go, then we're going.
Yeah. So it's most weekends we get to a certain point, no matter what we've done or whatever we've got outstanding at home. We got the grass cut and made it look presentable. And then we just like to come away. It's just what we like doing.
We don't do staying at home. We work all week, and to be fair, Abby's happier when we're on a campsite. She's sat outside at the minute. She didn't want to come in. She's too busy people watching. There's a caravan setting up next door to us at the minute, and she's just sat watching everything that they're doing, so she's quite content. So there we go.
The winds calmed down, and it was about 30
really
mile an hour
windy overnight,
and it took a few of the people's windbreaks and the awnings out. A few people had to get up and obviously take them down during the night. We didn't decide. We decided not to put ours up. When we're on here a couple of days, we put our the canopy down and just put the chairs outside, but not
today. We've just got the chairs and no canopy, but it's clouding up again now. We have had a little sun and it was actually really warm sat outside, but I think the rain may come back before tea time.
It's coming in a little dark. I took the dog out this morning on the dog walk, and it was probably about 2 inches of water. So my feet got a little wet, but Abby didn't bother. Abby one bit. She still loved to go down the dog walk, which is on the site. We also got to use our new levelers. When we was away in Buxton, they broke.
They just split.
Yeah, they split. We got some cheaper ones, and there was in 3 sections, like almost like a Lego block. When we put them together, they actually broke and cracked. So we said, "Oh, we'll just get."
So they didn't go on with us; they just went in the bin.
In the bin. We got some more, which is the Manelco. Is it Malenko, not Manelco. So that's
the Quattro 3. It's the new version. I think they brought out sometime last year. It says 2020 on them. They've updated them slightly from the Quattro 2s. I think they're slightly higher on the top level. They go to 178mm. Well, I think the previous ones were about 170mm. Maybe slightly less actually. I'll have to have a look at that.
But it's high.
They are really good.
Yeah.
And they grip your wheels, and you don't need chocks either, so that's a good advantage.
So basically, I think you pay for what you get. We decided to get some cheaper ones to get us sort of going, and then they broke. So when you think about
it's false economy, really.
False economy, yeah.
Yeah, not worth
You
getting.
get a decent make, and they'll last you. And you can tell the quality. It comes in a
They
bag.
are, they're fantastic quality. But apparently Malenko are the only ones that do a 4-level leveler for motorhomes and caravans. So I've seen quite a lot of the triple levels on the Malenkos. But we actually spotted somebody with the Quattros when we were at Tewkesbury Abbey. I said, oh, they're good. And then, as I say, every time we'd moved to Buxton, the levelers broke. So I said, well, we might as well get them like we saw at Tewkesbury. And so we had a look and found them, and that's what we bought. They come within a day or two of ordering them. So
Yeah.
we're now levelled up on the levelers. So we'll show you that as well in a little bit, and so you can see what they look like.
Yeah, they're very good. You can tell the quality.
Yeah, absolutely.
Brilliant. It's not a bad sight. People are starting to come out a bit now because the sun's come out a little bit for a few hours. People are starting to walk around the sites and sit outside and get things done and maybe sort their own ins out. Dog walking. We've been here a few times. We come here one time at Christmas and it was absolutely fantastic.
Oh, it's lovely. It's like Blackpool illuminations at
people
Christmas.
really made an effort putting the lights on the motorhomes.
That were back in our caravan days.
Yeah, inflatable reindeers and Santa Clauses. It was like really nice.
Yeah, they are really nice.
And things are starting to open up a little bit now. It's good. We went to the pub, and even though we was outside with a dog, people seem to be more relaxed now, and it's good to say we're getting back to normal, and especially in the campsites. Even though we're still doing four or five people into the toilet, and the toilets are blocked off. You can see people are a lot happier, and I think we're going the right way.
I think us campers and that are just glad to be back out on sites, no matter what we're allowed and not allowed to do. We just want to be out, and we don't mind either way whether the facilities are open or not. We survive. As long as we're out in the van, then we're pretty happy, really.
Yeah. So. Great, so Abby's enjoying herself. She loves coming to these campsites. She goes from one window to the other, watching the dogs go past.
She does tell me, when she through the week she goes, Mama, are we going camping this weekend in a bark? In doggy language. So I think Abby loves camping just as much as we do.
She knows, doesn't she, when we...
she does know. When I'm getting ready to go, she knows, and she gets really excited, and she doesn't particularly like the travelling bit, but she loves it when we get there. So, and we found that she travels much better in her crate rather than on the seatbelt adjuster thing that you use for them. I think because the seats are a little bit narrower than what they are in the car. So when we're in the motorhome, she tends to travel in a crate now rather than on the seat with a seatbelt attachment.
But I'd also like to thank everybody for subscribing. We're a new channel. Hopefully things will get better in the future. I'm hoping to get a drone so I can do some aerial views.
That'll be coming shortly.
That'll be coming very shortly, because I keep saying to Julia, I need to get a drone, I need to get a drone.
Because when you want something, you'll get it, won't you?
Yeah, I will. And I look at other people's channels, and when they go up and they do an aerial view, some are fantastic, especially when you're going around like the NC 500, which we're hoping to do in the next couple of years. We was going to do it this year for Julie's 50th, but we decided against it with the restrictions, because it was just going to be a bit awkward. And when it opened again, Scotland was a bit iffy whether it was going to open and let people into the country. So when we changed it to Wales, and then Wales was the same, and we ended up back up in England. So we're going to wait a couple of years till everything opens up better, and we don't have to walk into places with a mask on.
Sorry, Abby wanted to come in, so Abby's arrived.
Here she is. Yeah.
She loves a good stroke, don't you?
Abby likes camping.
You love a good stroke. Oh, my 10,000's just gone on my Fitbit, so we're not doing too bad today.
Yeah, so
happy love
I just
campaign.
hope you enjoy watching us, and obviously we're
learning at the moment, so please bear with us. We are learning. We didn't even know how to upload a video when we first started this, so we're learning to edit. We're learning what to film and what not to film. If anybody wants us to look at particular things when we're on sites, what type of things, put a note in the comments and we'll see what we can do.
Yeah, because we're hopefully, Julie says to me, I'm going to get round all the caravan and motorhome.
Yeah, my challenge is to get round, well, certainly the ones in England, caravan and motorhome club sites. So I've got a list of them and I'm going to mark them off as we go. Even if we've already been to them, we have to revisit them because it's a new challenge. So we've done Tewkesbury Abbey, we've done Buxton, we've done Burrs Country Park, now we're at Bridlington, we're going to Ferry Meadows, and we're going to Clumber Park as well in August. Yeah. And no doubt one or two others in between. We have certain ones booked, and then, as I say, it gets to weekend and we just want to be somewhere. So
yeah, unfortunately it's not all caravan and motorhome sites that we can go to at the weekend, because we only go for
we've only got 3 that are
we'll
near
leave
enough
work
to get
on
to on a Friday,
and then we stay Friday night and Saturday night, and we've got to be back home Sunday.
So we tend to do
just on holidays really.
Yeah,
but
we tend to do for longer trips, don't we?
Luckily with a motorhome, you can you're not stuck. You're not, when you put a caravan out and you put it's a bit more to set up a motorhome. You can sort of get it if you put your wind.
We're finding it so easy having a motorhome after caravanning.
Yeah, it's easy to sort of get going to the next site. Yeah. But we would have another one, but we're the same make, but we'd have one with an island bed, because we've always liked the island bed.
Yeah, we have sort of looked at the different layouts now, and we'd definitely go for the island bed. We did think about twin as well, the twins that make it, or you can make them into a double, but I think we want to stay with Corrado because we really like them. We think they're exceptional quality for a reasonable price, and it's just getting that perfect layout for us. Yeah. And I think it means we've got to go half a metre longer, but that's neither here nor there, especially when I don't drive it. That's really easy to say. But I think that extra half a metre will make a lot of difference. And it will also be more room for Abby to stroll around. I mean, she does jump on and off the bed, and she spends quite a lot of time watching out of the window if she's inside. So it's her favourite place, basically. There's
so many different layouts you can get, and we sort of like not rushed into getting this. Well, I say we did. We did.
We decided on one lunchtime, and we'd bought it by tea time.
Yeah, my friend of mine, he said, I've just got just bought a auto sleeper
camper van,
and we looked on it, and then we was in the caravan, and I decided I didn't want to tow anymore, and then we said, oh, should we go down to the local supplier and see what they've got.
We literally had about 2 hours.
Yeah, probably not even that, probably about an hour.
And then we had to sort it all out, and do all the paperwork and everything else. And,
so we
and we picked it up 2 weeks later.
Yeah.
So we didn't rush at all, not at all.
Yeah, we do like it.
We have been fortunate, to be fair. We wouldn't advise doing it so quickly.
Yeah.
I think you need to take your time. You need to think about what you want, what you don't want. I don't think you'll ever get the perfect everything that you want, but you can get most of what you want. So you've got to weigh up what's the most important and what you can manage without.
Well, the most important for me is how many cans of beer I can get in the fridge.
And we've got a large fridge, so that's pretty good.
Yeah, so
he has his beer, I have my coffee. As long as we've got them, then we're pretty happy.
And the freezer holds quite a bit as well.
But it is a big fridge, and it's got a separate freezer as well, so the separate doors, I've noticed on some they have a fridge freezer, but it's just one door that opens, and then you have to pull the thing down for the freezer. Ours is 2 complete separate doors. It's almost like a freezer sat on top of a fridge in effect. In fact, I'll quickly just show you because it's easier, and it's just at the back here. So this This is our fridge freezer.
Which is
not
big.
very much in it this week because
As you can see, the tinners are in there.
not much in it because we're only away 2 nights. Freezer, please.
Then you've got the freezer at the top, which is...
Again, not much in there, but it was full while we was away for a fortnight. We're now spotting our new t-shirts as well with our UK Motorhome Touring logo.
Yeah.
And somewhere I've got a mug as well.
Yeah.
We're rather pleased with them, and we've also got stickers. So we're making a little bit of progress in things.
Yeah, if any of you guys want a sticker or anything, I'm sure we can send you one out, as long as you obviously just back us, subscribe. The usual.
Put a comment in.
Yeah.
You can send us an email.
Ask us any questions. Ask us.
Yeah.
You know, we'll obviously anywhere we go, we'll tell you where we're going. Anything you want to find out, we'll try and find out for you. Yeah, basically, we just sort of love this life, and I know people have said, "Would you live in your motorhome?" And what me and Julie keep saying, I don't know.
We keep considering it, but
I think if we got the right setup, the right layout, you probably could.
I think because we both still work full time at the minute, and then you've got to think of Abby as well. It could be a little bit awkward.
Yeah.
I think somebody needs to be with her. If you can't leave her in the motorhome all day. We don't leave her at home all day. I either go home during the day to sort her out, or my daughter goes home and takes her out to the park, and so she's never left more than a few hours on her own. But you certainly couldn't leave her in the motorhome all day.
No.
She needs too much exercise for that.
Yeah, so it's probably, then obviously when you think of the future, Abby will probably be too old.
But I'd quite happily volunteer to be a full-time doggy mummy.
She would. Yeah,
Yeah.
she would.
Yeah.
That means I go to
Then
work.
he can go to work and I can stay in the van all day.
Yeah.
Well, I won't be in the van all day because me and Abby like our little walkies.
There's only,
we like to go
there's
to
only
the
so
park.
many Netflix series you can watch, you know.
I've got other things to keep me occupied as well.
Yeah, I bet you have. Yeah.
Crocheting.
Yeah. So we're...
Making your tea.
Oh, that's a task, isn't it? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, that's a task.
So, yeah, we can... Yeah, I think it'd be nice. I'll retire. I'm 50 now, so, yeah, it'd be nice to retire. Become a full-time doggy mum.
Yeah. Yeah, so...
But I think
we need more subscribers. So
yeah, please subscribe.
Mention it
Don't
to
forget,
people.
it's completely free to subscribe. It doesn't cost you anything.
Yeah.
Give us a few thumbs up here and there.
Yeah.
A few comments. We'll always try and reply to as many comments as we can. We love to hear from people.
And if you want a sticker, just let us know. We'll send you one.
Yeah,
no problem.
Just
we'll
drop us a comment in the comments that you want a sticker. Send us an email, ukmohotouring@outlook.com with your address, and we'll post you one out.
And also, Julie won't give her mugs away because she keeps moaning how much they cost.
But then maybe at some point, I'm thinking of a competition to do so you can win mugs. At the minute, I've got 3 at home. I was naughty and gave one to our caravan repairman the other day when we met him on storage. Yeah. So I'm not supposed to be just giving them away. And I'll give one to my boss. Yeah. But we try to come up with something to do. Not sure what. But we'd quite happily send a mug to somebody who wins a competition. So we'll have a think about that and see what we come up with. Yeah. Maybe on the next video we'll tell you what that's going to be, and then you can win a mug. Yeah. If you want one. Yeah. If you want one. Yeah. Yeah. So anyway, keep tuning in. Yep. Keep watching us. Subscribe. We try and do one every week now. Because 9 times out of 10 we're away. Yeah. Some places we've been before, so you know it's a bit awkward always to put something when we've been before. Well, I'll always find something to throw together. Julie's taking a granddaughter to. We're going back to Law Farm next weekend. Back to Law Farm next weekend at Thornleydale. I'm taking Amelia, who's really excited. Amelia's 9. I'm really looking forward to going. She's never been away in the motorhome, so that's going to be fun for her. She's really counting the days down, so that's good. She's mega excited. So the only problem I've got, which I keep saying, is that it's grass. We've had that much rain. Yeah, and they keep
they do have a tractor that will pull you off.
They'll
the
put
site
you on and pull you off if need
you need to be. But
so I don't think we'll be there.
I'm always a bit wary, but it's such a nice place, and
we have some friends that have the caravan on there all season. So
yeah, and it backs onto Dalby Forest. If you go back a low farm, you go straight into Dalby Forest, and there's so many things to see in Dalby Forest.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Absolutely, there's like nature treks and walks, and it's absolutely lovely.
Yeah, so we can get a few bits in there as well on the next video.
And Fortney has 3 pubs. It's such a small area, but for 3 pubs, a chocolate factory,
chip shop, and an ice cream
bakery,
parlour.
ice cream parlour. What more could you ask? So anyway.
So keep smiling, folks.
Motorhome touring. Keep watching.
Please subscribe. Don't forget the thumbs up. Morning, folks. It's Sunday morning again, and we've got to go home. It's just not good enough. These weekends just fly by so quickly. So we're just going to head down to the exit and drop our key card in, and we'll be on our way again. Till next Friday anyway. So I hope you've enjoyed this video, and if you have, please give us a thumbs up. Please subscribe. We are a new channel and we are in need of some more subscribers, so we'd be really grateful. Drop us any comments that you want in the box, and we'll see you on the next video. Bye for now.
Bye.